Meh.
Newsflash. I watch a lot of movies. One movie that has been on my to-do list has been Troll 2. There have been about 1 million reviews and discussions on the movie, so go watch those, because I can't say anything that has not already been stated better by other professional critics and YouTubers. Hell, even the child star of the film, Michael Stevenson, made a very successful documentary about Troll 2, titled Best Worst Movie. What I can say is if you're a fan of horrible movies and feel a bit masochistic, give Troll 2 90 minutes of your life.
And you can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it!
What are you going to do to me, Daddy?
Tighten my belt by one loop so I don't feel hunger pains. And your sister and mother will have to do likewise.
So instead of dissecting this pile of chloroform-based shit, I made an EDH deck that captures the soul of the movie perfectly. Varolz the Scar-Striped. This is actually the second time I've built this deck. The first time, I was just going for the spikiest, fastest way to defeat my opponents because my play group at the time was ultra competitive. This time, I dusted off the old troll to pay homage to this beloved 1990s dumpster fire. For anyone that has seen this movie, should point out that having an actual troll for the commander is already a flavor fail, because there isn't any trolls in the film. I'll give that a moment to set in.
Come on.
That's right, the creatures in Troll 2 are actually goblins? But Varolz is on point with the flavor with his abilities. Varolz is a 2/2 for 1 BG. While he is on the battlefield, each creature in your yard gains Scavenge. Those creatures' Scavenge cost is equal to their mana cost. Scavenge was the follow-up mechanic for the Golgari in Return to Ravnica. To scavenge a creature is to exile it from your graveyard and put +1/+1 counters equal to that creature's power on a target creature. This mechanic compared to the OG Golgari mechanic Dredge was a fart in the wind and made absolutely zero impact on any competitive format. However, it makes for a very aggressive, albeit glass cannon aggro deck that can end games as early as turn 3. The point is to get your commander out as quickly as possible and drop low-cost, high-power creatures into the yard, so our Mohawk-touting troll can munch down and become ginormous quickly and swing in for huge commander damage.
Bring out your dead! Bring out your dead!
As an added bonus, Varolz comes with some built-in protection. You may sacrifice another creature to regenerate him. So John, what the hell does this have to do with this awful movie you're trying to make us watch?
I have to release my lowest instincts with a woman.
Release your instincts in the bathroom.
Are you nuts? You trying to turn me into a homo?
Wouldn't it be too hard? If my father discovers you here, he'd cut off your little nuts and eat them. He can't stand you.
Well, the not trolls in Troll 2 force their victims to eat their plant-based food, which purifies their victim's body by transforming human victims into plants. Because these little bastards are very health-conscious vegetarians. So let's get into the meat or Boca Burger of what makes this deck work. As always, this isn't the most EDH rec way to build this deck, but just how I play it. Phyrexian Dreadnought and Death Shadow are the two prime targets for Varolz. Being able to put 12 or 13 counters on our commander for the cost of 1 mana is ludicrous. Rogue Elephant, Kjeldon Dead, Scythe Tiger, Circling Vultures, and Wild Dogs are fantastic 1 mana light snacks that are easy to bury in the compost pile and enjoy later. We want to ramp up quickly into our buffet, so mana dorks like Llanowar Elves, Fyndhorn Elves, Elvish Mystic, Joraga Treespeeker, and Deathcap Cultivator are great ways to get the party started early. Also, if they die, they become food for the troll. Sakura-Tribe Elder also ramps. Lotleth Troll is fantastic to pitch cards into the grave for free, and also regenerates like Varolz. Hunted Horror is 7 potential counters for a 2 mana investment. Golgari Thug dredges 4 cards and also gets back a creature we would rather on the battlefield than in the graveyard. Winding Constrictor gives 1 extra counter every time we scavenge. Riftsweeper Keeper provides a rare second chance to retrieve an exiled creature to scavenge again. We have 4 3-cost high-powered targets in Force of Savagery, Phyrexian Soulgorger, Nyxathid, and Plague Belcher. Shambling Shell and Stinkweed Imp are more dredge support. Reyhan, last of Abzan, is a fantastic insurance policy if they manage to kill our gigantic troll. We can take those counters and put them on Reyhan or another creature we have on the battlefield. She was obviously a huge Troll 2 fan. Glissa the Trader has what I like to call the PB&J of keywords in First Strike and Death Touch. Another great target for +1/+1 counters. Ramunap Excavator can retrieve lands we dredged away. Also, I'm priced out of Life for the Loam and Crucible of Worlds. Fleshbag Marauder and Merciless Executioner are creature removal and food. Brawn is one of the top targets to throw in the trash to give your creatures trample. Nylea is the indestructible version of that and can also further pump a creature. Corpsejack Menace supersizes Varolz meals by doubling the counters. Gerard Golgari Lichlord is one of the most powerful creatures in these colors. Hunted Troll is not only another troll, but also a tasty 8-power Big Mac for 4 mana. Of course, this deck needs Golgari Grave-Troll. Dredging 6 cards is a very quick way to find those prime scavenge targets. Corpse Connoisseur entombs a value meal twice. Sidisi Undead Vizier is a demonic tutor that can exploit a mana dork and become an excellent blocker or become an organ donor. Putrefax is another win condition that catches a lot of players by surprise. If the game goes late or we can't use Varol for some reason, a 5-power trample hasty infect creature is exactly what the botanist ordered. Acidic Slime to clean up problem artifacts, lands, or enchantments. Then trade with an opponent's threat. Grave Titan. No endorsement needed. 1 Planeswalker in the deck, Vraska the Unseen. Non-creature package includes 3 of the most important tutors for this style of deck. An Entomb, Buried Alive, and Gerard's Orders. Crop Rotation is a green ramp spell that all EDH decks should run. Grisly Salvage is fantastic here, and literally looks like the most famous scene from the movie.
They're eating her! And then they're going to eat me! Oh my god!
Golgari Charm is sugar, spice, and everything nice. More one-shot targeted removal with Hero's Downfall, Putrefy, and Corrosion Grip. And because we need a board wipe, Life's Finale. 4 enchantments in the deck including Rancor for some reoccurring trample beats, Phyrexian Reclamation, Phyrexian Arena for card draw, and Dead Bridge Chant for value. Our 7 artifacts include Soul Ring, Skull Clamp, Lightning Greaves, Swiftfoot Boots, and Ashnod's Altar. Birthing Pod to trade up the mana dorks into bigger game for Varolz. And last but not least, Embalmer's Tools. I underrated the hell out of this thing, but being able to scavenge Phyrexian Dreadnought for free sure is a great feeling. Nothing too special about the land selection, so here it goes. Polluted Delta, aka cheaper than Verdant Catacomb. Overgrown Tomb, Woodland Cemetery, Blooming Marsh, Llanowar Waste, Temple of Milady, Hissing Quagmire, giggity giggity, Tainted Wood, that's what they used to call me in college. Just kidding, I never went to college. Golgari Rot Farm, Jungle Hollow, Golgari Guildgate, Foul Orchard, Command Tower, Llanowar Reborn, Oran Reef the Vastwood, Mosswort Bridge, Tranquil Thicket, Bajuka Bog, Dackmore Salvage, all the dredge, all the time. Grim Backwoods, Ghost Quarter, High Market, Mirren the Moaning Well, Gyre Reach Sanctum, Rogue's Passage, which is gas in this deck, Temple of the False God, Evolving Wilds, Terramorphic Expanse, 5 Swamps, 4 Forest, which brings us to 37 total lands. Thanks for joining me on another cinematically inspired Commander deck. Do yourself a favor and go watch the movie, and I'd be shocked if you didn't want to sleeve the punk rock troll up. You can contact me at OrzovDone on Twitter, as well as on Facebook and Instagram at They Said We Said. Before I go, I want to give a huge shout out to Jumbo Commander and MTG Mudsta for taking the time to give me some outstanding, honest feedback on my last deck tech. You guys are giants in the MTG Commander community, and I appreciate your valuable time and input. Until next time, I'll see you at the tables.